weight loss presentation is all about an incredible hormone, HCG, that is, human chorionic gonadotropin. You may want to inquire about Phase 1 of this program, although this presentation will start you in the Phase 2 part of this weight loss protocol. We are sure that you'll agree that in a very short time, you'll discover this HCG protocol to be the very best weight loss program anywhere. Now that you've stepped through our HCG program doors, you will be one of many clients that has experienced the freedom of attaining your desired weight loss. Watch your attitude soar to new heights. We hear our clients express their opportunity of benefiting from this fantastic program. You'll be supervised by an HCG professional and a weight loss guidance consultant. Your HCG weight loss professionals believe that it is essential to understand the science behind successful weight loss with HCG. We want to explain to you a little history of this program to you. It all began in Europe over 50 years ago by a British medical doctor practicing in Rome, Italy. The research was on obesity and a hormone that naturally occurs early on in pregnancy. The doctor was A.T.W. Simmons. He made a tremendous discovery in his research. While administering HCG, coupled with a very low-calorie diet, it helped people lose weight in inches on an average of over 1 pound per day. What was really amazing and astonishing to him was that not only were his patients losing weight, but they utilized the hard-to-access fat deposits, removing the stubborn, hard-to-lose abnormal fat. Dr. Simmons watched the body contour in those areas, restoring the more natural physique in his patients. After 15 years of repeated success stories and more research through his well-tested program, Dr. Simmons opened his first international weight loss clinic in Europe. The rich and famous flocked to the center to undergo this widely celebrated weight loss therapy. Clients stayed close by to his clinic and spent thousands of dollars for the program. Many traveled long distances and overseas to his clinic. It was through Dr. Simmons' research that he discovered science that set the medical community on fire worldwide. Dr. Simmons found a way to unlock a primitive little organ inside the brain that regulates many of the mechanisms within the body, the hypothalamus. It is a master organ and regulator of your entire body. The general function of the hypothalamus is of extreme importance. This organ is the size of an almond, yet it controls hunger, your thirst, sleep patterns, and the functions of your reproductive organs, and the rate at which your body will burn or store fat. The hypothalamus determines how much energy you need in reserves and the frequency and rate in which you burn those stored fats for energy through your metabolism. When the hypothalamus is not working correctly, it can store fat in what we call the size areas of the body. What makes the hypothalamus not work? First, we need to look back at over 100 years ago, because people ate much differently than they do today. They ate small amounts of food at one sitting. Their food was never processed and came from the local regions around them. In winter, their bodies prepared to use stored fat, while in spring and summer, they consumed fresh food grown around them. Their plate was literally the palm of their hand. In our modern fast food days, we consume food that has nearly unlimited shelf life and in huge supersized quantities. Did you know that we eat as much as 5,000 calories a day? Our bodies are becoming alarmingly evident that we are clogging our systems with indigestible materials, like highly processed foods that impair our system from functioning normally. Did you know that there are serious toxic enemies to your hypothalamus? Yeast, hardly an issue or problem in Dr. Simmons' day, but it has grown to become an epidemic in nearly 85% of modern American population. There's fungus, caloric intake, types of food we eat and beverages we drink. Inflammation is in our bodies, stress and genetic predispositions. This can not only short-circuit our hypothalamus, but can create great problems in the storing of abnormal excessive fat in our body. Let's look at the 3 types of fat according to Dr. Simmons. Structural fat fills the gaps between various organs. It acts as a buffer, a shock-absorbing packing material. It protects the coronary arteries and helps make our skin smooth and supple to the touch. It provides a cushion of hard fat under the bones of the feet. We couldn't walk without this type of fat. The second type of fat is normal reserve of fat. This is stored power, like a battery cell. Your hypothalamus will direct the body to freely draw from this normal reserve as it needs it. Both of these types of fat, structural and reserve, are normal, and even when stocked will never be called obesity. In fact, in most cases, body contour is still available. This problem area lies in our third type of fat. The third kind of fat is where the problems began. Dr. Simmons called this abnormal fat reserves. This is the overaccumulation of stored fat that is resistant to being used for nutritional energy. It builds itself up at abnormal levels, usually in the size areas of the body, around the belly, thighs, buttocks, under the arms, even the back of the neck, distorting the body contour. Like a diabetic whose body cannot metabolize sugar, this type of fat is resistant to normal body function. It's locked away and hard to get. Typical abnormal fat can only be accessed until all the other fats have been utilized. This is where the combined power of Dr. Simeon's protocol, a short-term, very low-calorie diet, and the amazing power of HCG can help unlock the fat otherwise impossible to get without surgery. HCG will help reset the hypothalamus to release fats through your body system at an average rate of 2,000 plus calories per day, which is almost a pound. When you understand how many calories it takes to gain a pound of fat, this can help you understand how this happens. Did you know there are 3,500 calories in a pound of human body fat? That's enough to survive for 2 or 3 days. That means if you eat an extra 350 calories of food per day, you would gain an extra pound of fat every 10 days. Or you would gain a pound in about 20 days if you ate or drank an extra 175 calories per day. With HCG, your body will believe that it's eating about 2,500 calories of stored fat, even though you are eating far less than that. It is assimilating the fat from your abnormal fat reserves, but it doesn't tell your body it's hungry. You lose weight rapidly, regain lost tone, start feeling better with higher energy and less depression. Here's another vital key to an easy and successful program: water. That's right, water. Water is essential. Good bottled water is better for you than tap water. Your body is mostly composed of water. You need it in order to accelerate the weight loss process. Drink a minimum of 48 to 64 ounces of water each day. It will help you with your appetite. It will increase your metabolism, it will boost your energy levels, and it will prevent dehydration, alleviate some headaches, and flush toxic waste in your system. What about exercise? Will this help me lose weight any faster? You may need to do some rethinking here. Yes and no. Yes, it will, but not yet. Your body is adjusting to its new intake. At this point, exercising could be more of a problem than a help. We have one exception to this rule. If at the beginning of this program you are in excellent shape, then you can continue your routine, although it's better to do a little less cardio for the first 2 weeks. For others, take 2 weeks off from this exercise as you begin this regimen. You may do floor and ball, stretch, walks, swim, or do yoga your first 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, you can continue to do your exercise routine, but lightly. Do not exhaust your system too much while on the limited 500-calorie diet. Going to a spa, we recommend no massage during this diet your first 2 weeks, although detox body wraps are fine as long as no sugar or oils are used in the solution. We also encourage you to sit in an infrared sauna. Sweating in a sauna increases metabolism and stimulates the release of fat cells. The skin is the largest organ in the body. Sweating in the sauna helps stimulate the release of accumulated toxins, increasing metabolism, bettering overall health, reducing appetite, and increasing your metabolic rate. And now you're ready to start. Imagine, when you complete this re-education of your body, you will be able to eat good foods, right portions, and properly metabolize them with ease. You'll be free from the sharp hunger pains past experienced. Food will be satisfying and filling. Thank you for choosing our HCG system and HCG program that we offer. This is only the beginning. Your best days are ahead of you, and we appreciate your participation and commitment to succeed.